Good morning, everyone. No, good afternoon. We're switching times here. Hello. I'm so excited to see everybody here. I'm still gonna play and see that I'm on live. Um, just because I want to split view. We're gonna go into YouTube. How's everyone doing this morning? All right, I was watching a video, so I gotta find myself here on YouTube. Uh, I'm not sure how to do that. All right, let's move this over. And thanks for your patience. We got some fun stuff to cover today. I gotta get acclimated here first, so gotta out of what I was watching. I was getting my own inspiration today. And all right, we are live there. Hopefully, it looks like I'm a little bleached out in my face a little bit, but that's okay. All right. Hey, Lisa, welcome. Yes, the lighting on my face is a little sketch, so I'm going to just do something really quick. I'm still here, hopefully. You can see me. I want to go in and decrease the brightness. I have a new camera, so we're going to be playing around with that for a minute, and getting things a little bit better. That looks a lot better, honestly. Let me know your thoughts. So I'm seeing comments on my computer screen. We've got our fun stuff. We're going to work with the Handmade and Heartfelt kit. This was a online class that Stampin' Up! Did, where you could purchase a kit and craft along. I don't know if it was some kind of connect and create, whatever it was, but yeah, I'm still trying to remember that I cannot use my mouse on my. So anyway, welcome. My name's Mary Jo Snyder. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States in upstate New York. And I am so happy to be here. It is 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my neck of the woods, and I will be announcing my new live schedule that will take place on my return from my cruise, which is coming up 7 days. So excited. Have everything taken care of. I just got to connect with the person that is house sitting and dog sitting, and I will be good to go. I'm looking so forward to it and trying to get all the meds I need from my doctor so that I want to get that patch so I don't get all nauseous and all the things. But anyway, enough about all that. This is that awesome kit. We're going to build this, and I'm going to do this in its entirety. I'm not making alternates with this kit. I am just going to make it as the kit instructs, and it's got a really adorable little caddy for you to set your cards up in, and it's just super cute. I did not participate in, obviously, the online Stampin' Up! Event when this was taking place. I do believe this is low inventory in the online store currently. The link to my online store is down below in YouTube, up above in the featured items in Facebook. I want to welcome you all here from Facebook and all of you that are watching on YouTube. I truly appreciate you being here with me. This is just a wonderful discovery of being able to do this, and I have so many people to thank, to be able to stream in two places at once. And I'm still playing. Fred was so wonderful and got me a new camera, so it's a little bit better quality, actually major better quality. I can set the lighting, I can set the contrast, saturation, all those wonderful things. That's all my photography history, so that's good. You can actually see me a little bit better to where I am not all grainy and all the things. So hopefully it's looking a little bit better for you. So you can let me know in the comments how it's going. I'm just so glad that I can look straight ahead, look at my camera, look at all of you, and see the comments pop up as well. Hey, Sue. I had so much fun with you guys yesterday. Thank you so much. It was wonderful. And yes, I did get your message in the middle of the game yesterday. Yeah, it didn't end well for the Buffalo Bills fans, and I'm so sorry because I would love to see them win, just to get it over with. But anyway, We had a really good time at Mud Creek. We went and watched the game and we had some amazing food. And I know I probably ate all day long between home and your house and the event last night. Oh my gosh, the comedians were hysterical. I think I even peed a little. I laughed so hard. It was so freaking funny. They were hilarious. Absolutely had the best time. It was a great day from the moment I woke up after the technical difficulties of playing with my computer. But I love you, Fred. Thank you for helping me and being patient with me because it could be a little extra. That's okay. We worked it out, and here we are crafting together this morning with this awesome kit. So, without further ado, I'm so excited about the next screen when we focus down to the table. I thought they were going to win at that point. Me too. I mean, they got that field goal, and I thought for sure that they literally were going to win in overtime. But the comedian was on. Fred was still watching through his phone, and when the phone hit the table upside down, face down, I knew it was just not a good thing for the Buffalo fans. But my friend Jen, who was at the comedy night, is a Broncos fan, so it was pretty interesting seeing them go back and forth. I think there were two or three Bronco fans in the place. Everyone else was either on the fence, my team's not playing, I really don't care, or they were like crazy Buffalo fans. So hey Ginny, it would be super awesome to actually have them win. I think it would be cool, living in New York, but I'm a forever Dolphins fan. They had this awesome drink that was called the Josh Allen. I don't know what was in it. It was blue. I posted a picture of it on my personal Facebook, and it literally looked like Dan Marino's eyes. So there's that. Anyway, may the show continue because football's not over, and I love watching the Super Bowl, and I don't care who's playing. So, anyway, we're going to get to crafting. I'm really excited about the next screen. Take a look down in this lower left-hand corner, and it's my logo. It's supposed to be transparent, so I definitely have to work on that, but I'm really excited about it. So, pretty cool. Keep on chatting with me and hitting those likes and all the fun things. I'm going to pull all of this stuff out of here. I don't have a clue how to put any of this together. I did watch a video on a few things, but it was really quick. So we're going to see what we can do. The ink spot is Secret C. And we have a lot of bright light coming in the windows. And now I'm complaining about how bright it is. That's so wrong, right? Our stamp set, we need, this is so cool. So this is the box that we're going to build. These are all the contents to make the cards. And I am going to get things open. Let's go ahead and make I just saw a squirrel. Let's go ahead and make this first. See if I can get my head wrapped around this little portion. We'll make our cute box. Those of you that registered for my beautiful glass that Mamie made it, inspired me. I have all of your products. Oh, you can't see. I just shifted to the right and you can't see, but all your products are here. I'm going to get that mailing out this week before I head to my cruise. And yeah, so you'll have products and then video tutorial will be on February 7th. I will be sending you a separate email with all that information as to the tutorial links and all the wonderful things for your PDF tutorial. So, and it's going to include everything, the box, creating the box or the tote, creating the cards that I'm going to design the way that I feel fit. And you can always do what you want. And of course, I'll let you know the extra products you will need. You will probably want to have sentiment pack. But anyway, more to come on that. Your products are behind me. Mailing's going out this week. I am really excited. Thank you so much for being a part of that class. All right, we got bits and pieces. This is all like chipboard, super cool. And we've got our stamp set. I don't want to get into too much detail about the class because the registration is closed on that. Those of you that have not checked your email, be sure you do because your invoices went out. Um, and I'm expecting payment from a couple of people. So, but your products were ordered. So, anyway, well, one of them. One is international, and she is joining in on the fun. I'm very excited. My first sale of a PDF video tutorial outside of the US. That's exciting. So, all right. And that was a reminder because two people here this morning purchased that class. All right. How many of you have purchased this kit? I know it's like been in and on the shelves for a while now, and that's okay. Um, we've got sentiments that are right here. Hello, sunshine. Happy birthday. Thanks so much. Thinking of you to and from, wishing you the best. Are you loving the font? Isn't that amazing? I love it when they do mix of fonts in a stamp set. Now, I was showing you guys the last kit that I did, Paper Pumpkin, I believe, those cute little things to store, and I was going to get a link. I still need to find it. Hey, Marva, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I have and loved doing it. It is super sturdy. That is wonderful. This, yes, feels super sturdy. Did you take part in the class that Stampin' Up! Did, Lisa? So these are your stamps. And as I said, those little envelopes that I'm going to be keeping my my sets of stamps in and stored in something. Let me just find one really quick. I say that. Doesn't always work that way. And you know what? I'm not going to search for them right now. I'll find the link. I will share. You saw them last week when I was sharing my last video when I was sharing all that fun stuff. So, all right. So, instructions. These are the card instructions. Is there no instructions of putting the wonderful thing together? There must be. If not, it's probably not that difficult. All right, so I don't want to pull all that stuff apart. We'll go through that in a minute. Let's just pop this open. Okay, we've got our, I could actually, oh, super easy. All right, we're peeling. We're peeling some adhesive. It's already got adhesive on it. So we're going to peel this adhesive off. Take your pick tool and um, double-sided tape. They've already got tear and tape on here for us. We are going to open this up and bend that down, I think, carefully. And that pretty much sealed that together, just like that. Now we're going to take there's probably something I should pay attention to. Like there's 1, 2, 3. I probably need to put this in. And this gets bent. Super cool. Okay. And this gets bent. It can't be that difficult, right? Right. Okay. I am going to peel the tab pieces on the inside. There is double-sided tape in there. Should have done it all at once. And I'm going to lift these flaps up. I can get in there and get that tape off. You can't see what I'm doing. There, now you can. And we are going to adhere those. Really strong tape. Super cool. Now you have the base all set. That's awesome. Love it. I'm a little off, but you know what? That's not a surprise. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 go in this way. You follow the slant of you can see it's got 1 and it's got a slanted piece there. It's funny when you're looking in your, is there a delay? Yeah, we're good. Okay. 1 and 2. And this is, there's a little bit of a delay, 1 and 2. And you want these pieces, I believe, probably to stick up because you're going to go like this somehow to put your dividers in, right? And pop this in here. Pretty much looks like that's how you're going to do that. We're going to put 1 and 2 in first. So I'm going to peel these back. Actually, I'm going to go in here. And it's right on the crease. So you're going to aim for that section right there. I almost wonder if I shouldn't. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. Okay, this is super simple. Take this adhesive off. And there will be a way to place this easily. Yep, they're numbered. You just can't, I just didn't notice it. There's 2. There's 1. I'm going to fold these in for now so I can get that placed in the right spot. And I am going to hopefully cover up those 2 places where they need to be. Hopefully it's even. Okay, well, that comes off pretty decent. I'm not going to push too hard because I want to make sure these fit. So there's this. And honestly, if I don't want to, I probably don't have to take that tape off. And there's this that I should have put in ahead of time. No. So there you go. You could take that tape off so they're not moving. Let's go ahead and do that. Bring this in here. Put them in those little notches. Adhere that there. This is so stinking cute. This is going to be even great to like display stuff at a craft fair. I think this container would go a long way. This would be a great gift for somebody. Like the whole kit. Oh, hold tight. We're crooked. Now we're straight. Hopefully. So there you go. You got all this awesomeness. Pens, cards, great stuff. So there you go. There's our box. We're going to set this aside. Mine's a little wonky, but you know what? Me too. I'm just going to set this on my windowsill for now. And now we can look at the rest of this amazing stuff. We got our stamps. I've pulled in my Secret C larger ink pad because we get a Secret C ink spot. And that's wonderful. It's nice when you get the in-color ink spots. I have my heater running if you hear any noise. So this is what this kit is going to look like. You're going to make 10 cards. So there, oh, look it. I didn't have to guess. The instructions are right there. Now, this is a kit that is sold across all of the markets. So there is imperial measurements and metric, which is wonderful. And instructions for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then pictures of the last 5. No problem. We're going to figure it out. You know me. You know me. I will figure it out by looking at the pictures. All right. So we are going to start. We've already done the assembly of the box. Oh, we got to talk about the back of these. Every kit comes with stampinupbeginner.com QR code, and it's the basics of stamping basics. This is to watch a video. It's kind of a high-speed video putting this kit together. So Stampin' Up! Always will do that with kits. Sometimes I share those videos. Sometimes I don't. We got 3 new kits, and I bought all 3. They're so stinking amazing, and one is so adorable. So I will be doing some videos throughout my, I'll announce it in a little bit. Very strong adhesive, yes. Oh, awesome. I bet you had a good time with the creating with the Stampin' Up! Folks. It's always fun when they do that, and it's really great when they include customers. Coordinating colors. We have Basic Beige, Crumb Cake, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink, Secret Sea, and Very Vanilla. Beautiful cards. I think they're going to just be, it's a great kind of all occasion type of project kit. And then you have all that wonderful stuff to continue storing your fun things in, right? All right, so in here, you always get the standard D block when you purchase a stamping kit from our kits collection. Now, this is in the kits collection. I was going to tell you the number of the kit. That's why I kept this little piece. It is 166213. Do not forget, if you purchase $35 or more in my online store during the month, you will get, I'm going to share those cards. This is going to be, well, remember, it's bonus days. So spend $50, get a $5 coupon, $5 rewards, all the things. And then you also will get a thank you gift from me, which is going to be a set of cards that I'm actually working on, but you will see those cards in the upcoming videos that I have planned to be pre-scheduled in the near future so that you'll have content to watch while I am on vacation. So this is actually a true vacation. So I am inaccessible. I mean, yeah, inaccessible, other than being able to reach out to my children and them reach out to me. So it's a true vacation. It's definitely needed. We have some glue dots. We have beautiful Lost Lagoon. I believe that's the color. Adhesive back sequence and beautiful. That looks like gold or I think it's more of a petal pink, sort of, to me. But anyway, in any kit that you stamp from the kit collection, you get one of these blocks. This is also the very same block that would come in your very first Paper Pumpkin if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. It's the thinner, it's not the ergonomic ones that we sell in our online store. However, it's definitely works great and fits all of your stamps in your kit collection on these blocks, which means you could get multiple blocks with all these kits. If ever you want to get rid of them, seek me out. Could use them for upcoming events. So anyway, there is that. We have die cut pieces, or yeah, layers and die cuts. Loving the concept. These are our envelopes. I love that you have the address labels all on the envelopes. They're all the same, and the inside is white. If people were to create alternate projects, they would probably cut these apart. I am going to set these back in the box and get to those at the time of putting everything in the storage box together. These are tags, banners, whatnot. It is sheeted dimensionals. I love when they do that. We have some card bases. Look at the cute birds. Are they not adorable? I'm loving on that. So you have two of those. So it looks like there are 5 designs, 2 of each. So that makes sense. Now I get it. That's why you have instructions for 5 cards. There's this one. I love the little birthday kind of banner and confetti. It's really pretty. And then we have these two. So we're going to take this on as a stamp-a-stack. We're going to do both cards at the same time of each design. Look at these. Okay, do we have more than that? Oh, it makes 12. No, 5. Can I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. 10 cards. Awesome. These are your banners, probably to stamp your images on or your sentiments. We have more fun stuff. Got stuff to go over those beautiful rainbows. More die cut pieces. That is really clever. It's almost like a sunshine. Can you imagine putting that on a piece of yellow paper? Wow. Coral. I see some seashells in the die cut images, so that's coral. This also looks like sunshine. I can't wait to see what we're going to do with all of these. Look at these beautiful die cut images. They are gorgeous. Absolutely love the colors in this kit. So here's where we're at. We've got all our die cut pieces. We've got all of our layers. We are going to grab the two coral ones, the Secret Sea, I believe, card base, Knight of Navy, Secret Sea, not sure. And what else do we need? So we've got those two pieces. We have our die cuts we're going to need to pull stuff from. And we need the straight banner pieces for our sentiment. So we'll pull those out. We're going to do both of these cards. I'm assuming they are the same for, yes, this is showing what you need to make those cards. So we're good. All right, now we're on the same page. And we also we also got some in our kit, very vanilla, or is it basic beige? I think it's very vanilla. Baker's twine. So that's fun. I love baker's twine, and I love to keep these two for little treats that I send people. Okay, so we've got our, I'll just start my twine now. Start my twine. This is going to be fun. Crafting on the back 40. Hey, welcome. Is this your first time here? Let us know where you're from. Thanks for joining us. Happy to have you. We got a great group of people here on in my communities, both on Facebook and on YouTube. So I'm very happy that you're here with us. The more people I reach, the happier it makes me because I love to inspire others with creativity. So welcome. We need our shells. We're going to grab both of those, set those aside, and we definitely need our piercing mat. The fun things of needing to have from our online store, the piercing mat. Sorry for my ubu. I go get my nails done on Wednesday. I delayed it before my cruise. So sorry that you have to look at that grossness. So photopolymer stamps are best used with some added cushion. So these piercing mats are in the online store. I can link that in the description as well. I should be making notes of all this stuff because I say these things and then I forget to do it. So I dropped my linen thread. That's okay. I don't need it for this one. Oh, look, a googer. A glue booger is a googer. Juju from Mississippi. Love it. Thank you for being here. Okay, so and hey, invite all your friends. They love to craft. I love to have you here. So, and plus it's a great place for just watching me make mistakes and you can laugh at me. All right, so what was I going to do? I was going to piercing mat. And I was going to share something else. You'll have to, oh, dates for new schedule for lives. We'll do that as well. I got to get that schedule out there to you guys. Okay, so we've got our piercing mat. We have our labels. And for this card, wishing you the best is what we're doing. So we need our Versamark. I was crafting, so all my stuff is handy. I was crafting earlier and I went crafting yesterday and had the best time, but all the Hopewell girls, and that's how I refer them. We all weren't together, but it was nice to hang with the people that were there. So, all right. It's always fun. Versamark, 2 season my photopolymer stamps. Highly recommend. Okay. Now, Secret Sea is the color that we're using for our cards. And we're going to tap, tap, tap. And that is going to go right in the center of our label. It's so quiet when you have to stamp. You really have to focus. All right, so we're going to go ahead and clean that since I have my stuff right handy. I was using some old stamp sets that I found in my stash this morning, and I'm like, oh, I want to play with those. So I did. I love using all the things. I do have coffee this morning, or this afternoon. It's iced. Oh, okay, so we've got those. Set that aside. And now we can assemble our card. So we will need how many inches? 15 inches of the twine for each of these cards. Grab a bone folder that I was going to wash before going live and I forgot. It's got glue all over it. I tend to get glue all over my hands and then all over everything else. That's okay. All right, so we've got those. I am going to bring in, I'm not going to use my glue dots because I really just want to, wait, let's pay attention. Does this gets dimensionals anyway. So there's that. We are going to pull in our dimensionals, doing both cards at the same time. This is going to be pretty with that die cut. Gives you an idea of what to do with some of your dies. You can add some die cut imagery over a piece of, yes, and hold your breath. Amen. Um, totally can do this with like die cut flowers that have a lot of detail and layer that on a card base or another layer just to give a pop of color underneath it. I think it's really a great technique. And so we have that. Oops, make sure my card is going to open in the right spot. So this is, flip this. I'll tell you why I flipped that in a moment. So it's got about, well, it should have about an 1/8 or 1/16 of an inch border. That's up too high on this one. But I flipped this because when you fold this, where the score line is, you can see that there's a little bit of white showing from the inside of the card. But when you do it this way, you don't see that. So this is the front of the card. Nobody's going to care about the back. It's just the way the card was scored and the paper was cut. Nobody can cut a perfect line, not even a machine. I don't care what you say. All right, this I'll bring down a little bit further, and I should have that in the right spot. So we've got those layers done with our dimensionals. Our sentiments are going to get dimensionals, and they're going to go in certain spots. So we're going to hold off on that. I'm going to cut my twine, and I can measure it. I can measure it on my imperial side here. So it goes to 9, and I need 15 inches. So 9 plus 6. Yeah, so 0 to 9 and 0 to, oops, I lost my hold. So let's try that again. Right to there. Now I'll cut that, and then what I'll do is grab that piece and measure it with another piece, if that makes sense. Of course, I keep moving things, so now I got to start over. Really shouldn't be so difficult, but sometimes it can be. 9 and 6. Right there's where I need to cut it. Now I will take that piece and measure it and cut another. So we have that for both of these cards. See, super easy. Measured that. Now what we're going to do, I think you make kind of a faux bow. I am going to, I don't know what I'm stepping on, but oh, my shoe. Let's see how I want to do this. Everything's getting dimensionals, and I don't want to go crazy with how this is all going to work. So for me, I like to come in with my die cut pieces, and however they layer in the image on the card front, I'm going to put them together and then I'm going to flip them over. Actually, let's do this. Let's add a little bit of adhesive where that is going to lay. So it's going to go right about there. Let's just add a little bit of Tombow. I can adhere those together so it's a little bit easier for me. Flip that over. Oops. Do the same to this one. And then we're going to put the dimensionals on because it's easier for me. I'm just going to add, as you can see, just a little bit, just to hold it in place where I need it. It's right about there, probably off on one. And then we can take our dimensionals and we can put it on the seam of those two pieces. Okay. Now it's showing that we're going to cut a couple in half and only put a little there and a little there. I think it's kind of going to go over the banners here with the sentiments on. So let's go ahead and cut. Grab my adhesive scissors. I'm going to cut one of these in half. Add this here. Follow the directions and hopefully I will be successful, right? Oh, all right. One there. And sometimes it's just easier to take your adhesives and go that way. I'm going to have to tell Fred we're going to need more iced coffee. He brought home 2 things of iced coffee from the store, and I think that they're almost gone. We both like our coffee. All right, so this, I'm going to hold off. I'm going to tack this down. It does get dimensionals. Hopefully I'm not off the screen. It does get dimensionals, and it's going to cover that lower portion of, this is really a big bulky card. So it will recommend either using a padded envelope or extra postage, most likely. I like to use the non-machinable stamps, even though they're a little bit more expensive at the store or at the post office. But for me, it's worth using them. Okay, let's see how this is going to work out because they have us putting 2 dimensionals there. I'm not sure why, but we're going to go with it. I would think you would put another one there, but that's just me. Our twine. We need this, and we are going to, I should have put this down already. This is going to be like a faux bow, and it's going to be kind of chunky. I'm not making a bow. I'm going to pinch that. And what I should have done was already add that under there. So let me grab a glue dot, and I'll use the ones that came in the kit because they're a little bit bigger. I'll grab a glue dot. I'm going to stick that under here. I'm going to peel off the top, the backing. I'll make sure you see what I'm doing in the next card. And then I'm going to lay this faux bow right there. It's a lot of just gonna tighten it up a little. It's on a glue dot, so you could do that. I think that's way too much adhesive. And for me, I'm not sure why there's not another dimensional under there. So I'm going to put one. And it's probably to be out of the way of the twine. I'm still going to put one there. And then we're going to hope that with the way this is, that this is going to fit. It should be down a little bit further. I'm going to remove this. See, this is where I'm struggling. And let me get a new one. I'm going to add it right here on the card base. because then I can aim where I want it, not cover the words, and there you go. Wow, that was a struggle, and I think I'm going to trim that a little bit. I think that's way too much twine for my liking, but it's there and you can do whatever you want with it. We need 3 of these gems here. So we're going to go ahead and grab, and they're going to go in spots that are, honestly, one goes here. That's the easy one. I'll give you a close up of this. I know I'm zoomed out a little bit. And I'm going to put it on the blue section, the navy blue or the you know what I'm saying. Because it looks like they have it on where they've got it set. It looks like it's actually on the layer that is atop the coral part, but that makes it very difficult, and I think it would crush that and make it stick to the bottom here, and I don't want to do that. So that's what I've done, and I can either leave this, which, you know, it's really not a big deal, but for me, I'm going to trim it to the length of that. So there's that. So we'll go ahead and finish the other one. I will show you what I ended up doing. I'm going to take a glue dot and right about there, I'm guessing. I'm going to peel the backing off. So you can see I added that glue dot right there. 3 dimensionals. First, I'm going to add a dimensional there. Or not a dimensional. Came off of one of my gems. Okay, now it's stuck to my nail. Okay, back to this. All right, faux bow. Doesn't have to be so big. I'm going to twist it this time and add it like that. Okay, dimensionals. I'm going to put 3 on here. And that goes all the way to the edge of your top layer of your card, like so. Peel your backings off of this. Probably have to adjust that one like I did before. Maybe not. Yeah. I thought I was showing you a tip and trick, but I placed it in the wrong spot. So I'm going to put it there. This will go right there. Perfect. And again, you can trim these if you want to. I'm going to leave them this time around. Grab some of these. Add these inside there. Another one goes there. And then another one will go right there. And there you go. So you've got 2 cards done. Get those cards done. All right, so we'll put them in our little bin. Now I will go ahead and do the next card. That was fun, easy. I like easy. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. It's a nice extra day off tomorrow. Of course, we all need to remember why we get that day off if you do not have to work on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It also is my baby girl's 22nd birthday tomorrow. Unbelievable. All right, we're going to do the rainbow card. Oh, I skipped one. Oh, no, I didn't. 1, 2. 1 was the bin or the box. So we're going to grab our rainbow stuff. This is going to be pretty. pretty rainbows in Petal Pink, Secret Sea, and Lost Lagoon. So we've got those, and we can put things back where we find them so we don't lose them, right? That's the goal. That's the goal of my setup now in my craft room. Still got to finish up some things, but I need some organizational items. Um, Fred's been working on some stuff for me, and yeah, super excited. Thank you. Yeah, 22 and chasing her dreams in Los Angeles, California. She is, yeah. And then I have my son who is doing all the things he loves. Just got back from his bachelor party, which took place in Texas. They went on a hunting trip. This traveling for your bachelorette parties is really interesting to me. I think it's amazing that they get to do it. I would not veer them any other direction. I think it's wonderful. He had the best time and he got to spend time with his brother, my stepson. If you don't know my history, my husband who passed, he fought cancer for about 18 months and he passed away in 2021. And with that is a blessing of having my stepson and Brandon, who is, I will always look at him to be family. And Nigel got to spend time with him during this trip. He's going to be in Nigel's wedding, just all the things. I'm very excited about it. So it makes me happy when you can, you know, spend time with all those people that you love. So, all right, I got to find this other rainbow piece. All right, so that is super cute. And I'm pretty sure that's going to get some dimensionals. Yep. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add dimensionals to these two pieces. Ooh, I like Hello Sunshine. That is going to be our sentiment that we're going to use. Hello Sunshine. So we'll grab that. We'll let that rest for a minute. Add dimensionals to this. Got some in the corners. Oh, we get to use the pretty flowers. One there. Do y'all love dimensionals as much as I do? Are there people on Facebook that, let's see if people can comment and stuff. I would love for you to let me know if you're out there. Just say hi or send an emoji. Hit some love emojis or likes or laughter, whatever. Oh, thank you so much. Wonderful man, for sure. We were married for 10 years together for I can't tell you how many years, but yes, we married in 2011 and he was a blessing and we were very fortunate that he chose to spend the rest of his life with us. So I gained a son-in-law, a granddaughter, and of course, daughter-in-law from Brandon's first marriage, and now a new daughter-in-law. I will look at her that way too. They're getting married. I'm excited about that. And just one big family, and family because that's how you look at it. I don't know how to look at it any other way. So Heather and Jaden is my granddaughter. She is 13. Just life blesses you with people that you didn't even expect were going to be a part of your life, you know? It's just so amazing. That's why I love doing this because it just is so amazing the amount of um, friendship, love, all the things that come around with doing this stuff that I love and all the like-minded people that enjoy the crafting. I love it because it's very therapeutic for me. I'm not supposed to say that, but it is. And it gets me involved with, charities and, doing special things for others and mailing cards to people. You never know what someone's day is going to be like or what they're going through in their lives. So sometimes it's just nice to send out a card just wishing them a good day or, thanks for being in my life or thinking of you or whatever. So it's pretty amazing that I get to share my creativity and hopefully inspire others to do some amazing things with their own creativity, no matter what that art form is for you. So, hello, sunshine. I hear sunshine and it makes me think of my friend at the gym. You know who you are if you watch. Oh, I miss that. I miss going there. But we'll get there. Other things going on. All right. So we have this, and we will need another 15 inches of twine. I don't think I'm going to go that much. I'm going to measure it on my glass mat, and I think I'm just going to pull in 13 inches and do the best I can with that because I think I had way too much with 15. So we've got 2 strips of 13-inch of the twine. I said ribbon, excuse me. And we've got our Hello Sunshines, and we've got these beautiful flowers that we're going to be using. So tropical looking, right? I wish they would make paper out of that. All right, so let's see. We have another faux bow we're going to create, and it's going to go right here. So let's, again, we'll add 2 glue dots. One there, one there. Peel the backing off. Need a new Sharpie end of my take your pick tool. It's really bent from picking at things that I shouldn't be, such as getting dies off of my uh, plates. Lift my sleeves up because they're so chewed up. All right, faux bow. We got our tails. We're going to twist. We're going to add that right on that glue dot. Looks like a bow to me. Just going to pull this piece a little bit. And plus, doing it this way, I don't know if you've ever had issues of tying twine and it twists on you in the loop part. This will prevent that. So, all right, this gets 2 dimensionals, one on each end. That's simple enough. We'll grab those. And this, do that on here. And hello, sunshine. We don't want to glue all those down. It's going to go right on the tail end of that rainbow. Centered. Hopefully, if I can get my act together. There we go. There's that one. Oh, got to do my faux bow. Almost didn't do that, did I? Got ahead of myself. Another faux bow. I'm going to twist. Lay that down right there. And come in with my Hello Sunshine. Lay that right there. And then we're going to take our pretty flowers. We're going to add a dimensional to the back of the floral, the thickest part. Almost dropped it. Oh, it does tell you to put, look at that. I didn't know that. It tells you to put some cut, now that I'm looking at the directions. Whoopsie, we'll fix it. This one goes right here. And this one goes, this is so adorable. So adorable. On the back of this one, It's telling you to cut a dimensional in half. If you have many dimensionals in your stash, that also would work. And you're going to take a piece and you're going to add it, because I didn't, look at that, to the back of this section, which of course it's not going to play nice. It fits perfectly. And then that will help that stick up and not cave on you. Do the same to this one. And if you wanted, you could stick more under these pieces, but it doesn't tell me to, so I'm not going to. And on this one, I'm going to use some of these pretty Gloss Lagoon self-adhesive sequins. And we've got one here. I think I put my sentiment up too high on that one, but that's okay. And we'll have one here. And we're going to use 3 total in here. And there. And there is our second card. So cute. So pretty. I love the colors. There's card number 2. Let's do number 3. Ah, this is a cute one. All right, so these pop out. And you could totally use them for something else, which is a benefit. I like to pop anything that is a die cut towards the back, because sometimes the paper might tear where they're connected. So you wouldn't want to tear the card front. Actually, how handy will that be? I can stick these in here. Oh, the next card is gorgeous. Look at that. Actually, I skipped a card, didn't I? I sure did. Okay, we'll come back to it. This card must have been speaking to me. So we'll pop all these out. Thank you. Like I said, this is Handmade and Heartfelt kit from the kit collection. And you can purchase that in my online store if you do not have a demonstrator or not a demonstrator yourself. It's a kit that's about, I don't know how much at the moment. It's over $30. And that would probably assist you in getting some nice free stuff from me for the month of January. So I like to give away card kits without any stamping. Not allowed to do any stamping, just as a thank you. And it's usually cards that I make in one of my videos, and you can create them if you have the stamps or use stamps that you have on hand. So I like to give 4 kits to anyone that purchases in my online store, $35 or more. So there is that. I've got those pieces. Again, I jumped ahead and skipped a card, so we'll go back to that after this one. We've got these as your card base, and this is going to layer on and have all those cute little things peeking through. And then this is going to get covered with a sentiment piece. So let's go ahead and fold our card base and varnish. All right, I'm just going to test something. I just wanted to see if my chat from Facebook was going to come up, because there it is. I'm just testing myself because I don't see anyone commenting over on Facebook. I have people watching, and that's okay. It's not a requirement. I just like to know that it's working. All right, this is going to get dimensional. So we are going to add dimensionals to this. And then we need to take a sip of my coffee. There's our dimensionals. I'm like, where'd they go? This will show me where to put dimensionals. Need one there. Need two there. And one in this corner, one in this corner, and I'm missing something else. Two in between here. One there, one there. And do the same for this one. Is that it? Yep. All right. So we got our dimensionals. Peel these off. Now, all this goes like that. Perfect. Do this one. The way I had it set earlier, I had it wrong. That blank space there is to put your sentiment tag or label. Now that I see the picture that I'm supposed to look at. So now you're not covering up any of those critters. So cute. How cute is that? So we have that. And now we need two of these tags. Super cute. We're going to stamp on these. So I need my foam piercing mat. And the edged part is going to go to the left. I'm going to clean this off, which I forgot to do. And grab my, thanks so much. I love these sentiments. Let that settle for a minute. Get this out of the way. Where's the mark? Season our stamp. Welcome everyone watching. And if you're catching the replay, thank you so much. Huh? Thanks so much. That was appropriate. I didn't even plan that. There's one. Tap, tap, tap. I'm loving Secrecy. Goes with everything. All right, now we got those. And I need more of my twine. And again, they're going with 15 inches. I'm going to cut it back some, do 13. Because it was plenty for the last cards. Okay. Bring in our card bases again. We're going to do the faux bow thing. Seems to be a thing with these cards, which is super awesome. I'm going to set it right about there. And there. We're going to peel off that backing. Maybe. Oh, that went flying. All right, I got the backing off. Faux bow, wrap around your hand, even, twist, lay on your card. You want to zhuzh it a little, you can lift it off that piece of tape. It's no big deal. We're going to do the other one. Or you can make a bow. If that's what you want to do, have at her. Totally do that. You can downsize what you're doing. Doesn't have to be gigundous like the ones I'm creating, but they kind of mirror what the cards look like. There's that one. Okay, dimensionals on these, right? Yes. One on each end. So it's not interfering with your bow, creating extra bulk, hopefully. And that will go. It's kind of not flush to the side of the card, so it'll go right there. Goes out of the way, so it's not stuck underneath the dimensional. There's that. We've got those. Super cute. And more of the gold, or whatever color that is. I'm going to do it this way because it seems like I had an issue earlier. One there. One here. And one there. Okay, so you got that card done. We're going to add more. Put that there. I love these cute little birds. Really cute. So that's card number 3. Actually, number 4, because I skipped number 3. Now we're going to go back. And we will, I keep reaching in front of the camera. Sorry about that. We are going to create this one with the little birthday confetti. We need 2 of these. It's like we'll have some extra pieces to do things with. I'm just going to set those aside for now. And I don't need that. I need the confetti and the banners and this beautiful piece here. We are almost done. This has been fun. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you so much. All right, so next we have dimensionals. And they're going to go in each corner. And one right there. There. In each corner. The colors are really stunning. I think I said that. I love the colors in this. All right, set those aside because we've got to varnish our score line for our card base. Grab your bone folder, another staple tool when creating cards and other paper projects. Love paper crafting. All right. Pop off these dimensionals. And I'm going to try really hard to not get my head in the camera and layer this where it needs to be, but that's very difficult. So bear with me. I always struggle when there's dimensionals on a layer that has on top of a card because I know I have to get my head in here and I apologize. I have to look over it. Do it this way. There we go. That's better. There's that one. Shoo, this is a struggle. If you have any questions or anything like that about any of the products that I'm using, techniques, or if there's anything that you want to see in the future, I'm going to move this because it's not in the right position. I will do my best. If I don't know how to do a certain technique, I could learn to be able to teach. I also, I love doing junk journaling, crafting, all those kinds of things. So scrapbooking, memory keeping of all sorts. So please, if there's something you would like to see, I would be happy to share that stuff with you and learn myself. Okay, this is going to be happy birthday. Well, that absolutely makes sense. Let's clean off our stamp. I more than likely will be changing my Sunday lives to a later time because I really enjoyed going to church last weekend. I did not go this weekend, but I really enjoyed it. And I think I want to be able to free up my Sunday mornings to be able to do that periodically. It's the company that was there, wonderful people. So I might try and go again here and there. Ooh, sorry. It was loud. Um, it was great. So, all right. Happy birthday. I had to look. After I set my stamp down, I had to look and see if it was stamping in the right direction. And I am. The arrow points off to the left. I guess worst case scenario, I have an extra one I could have used, right? And then if that would have got messed up, I could have just cut a piece of Woods Lagoon to work. So, all right. It is so chilly that my heater is running nonstop. It's crazy. All right. Phobo, we need more. 15 inches. Well, you know me. I've already got that down to a rhythm. They give you just enough most often to do your projects. So I'll end up with a little extra. Take all my little dimensional backings out of the picture. And this is going to go right about there and there. Okay. Turn my heater off though. Another photo. Get it's okay. That's a little longer than I want it. There. Do our other one. Stretch that out a little. That's way too big. Let's get those ends a little longer. There we go. That down there. Okay, we've got our bows. Dimensionals, I am sure. Yep, one on each end. That goes flush to this piece. Well, that needs a double. This needs a double because this is on dimensionals. And if you stick that down, it's going to sag. I don't like saggy stuff. Ah, now it's even for the entire card front. Okay. See what I'm saying? So we're going to add another one on the tip of this because it's going to go into that section, which is flat to the surface of it is the card base. So now we have the double to make up for that being on dimensionals and this being on dimensionals. And there you go. It's even. Even Steven. Now, these are the ones we need. And I've already got that way off there. We're going to put one here. there, and there. There's that one. And you can trim those, feel free. And again, we're going to add one here. I love this color. Matter of fact, I think that's the color I'm going to get my nails done, but I'm really afraid because I'm going to be swimming with dolphins and I don't want the dolphin to chew my finger if there's something shiny in the water that looks like, a fish. So there is that card. That is card number 4. And we have one more, and then we'll put together. This one is beautiful. Look at that. Very stunning colors with that background. So we've got that. Fold this here. I'm going to kick off my. I know, shiny things under the water. You never know. But I want some tropical vibes for my cruise. Very excited. Okay. I'm just very blessed that people will be here to take care of my animal, my dog, I should say, and the house. That will be great. It's nice when you can go away and not have to worry. Okay. It's going to go on the front of our card. We've got Secret Sea layer on top of crumb cake. These layers really give off a nautical vibe, honestly, the colors. Kits are wonderful. I hope y'all like them. I tend to focus on them a lot because I like that everything's already done for me and I don't have to think about a whole lot of stuff. All right, we're going to put this part together and then we're going to do our stamping. I'm doing things a little different. Look at how beautiful. Gently remove your die cut pieces. You don't want to tear any intricate pieces. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. All right, we're going to put dimensionals on here where it's telling me to. 3 of them. There. There. I'm being very modest and following the directions, but I would go nuts with those if it were just me doing my own thing. Look at that. So stunning. Stunning. Okay, now we need the banner. It has 2 dovetail ends. Some people call them fishtails. We've got extra banner pieces. I think that's in case you really do make a mistake. Oops, that'd have been a mistake if I spilt my coffee. All right, we're going to set these aside. As you can see, these kits are super easy to put together. Let's grab our mats. And we're going to do thinking of you again, or we did thanks so much. Yeah, I guess you're using every sentiment at least once. So that makes sense. This is really pretty for a wedding card too. So let's clean off the birthday stamp. And that is a chamois. And the chamois can be found in the online store as well. It is a big piece of purple foamy stuff that it actually comes moist. And then I keep it in an old Stampin' Up case, the stamp case, clear mount stamps. And actually, because we're converting to this type of, this is a fabulous sayings that you can get $75 order in my online store. You can add this to your cart for $5. That's February or January's. Um, yep. Yep. Product of the month. And then if you purchase it or have a qualifying order to be able to get it, you also would get a free PDF from a group that I belong to. So that is always a bonus, and it will focus on that product. You'll get 12 remarkable ideas on how to create using those sentiments and probably a variety of products. I know that I used some fun ones for my card. So I did a fun fold. So I'm very excited to share. So I hope that everybody takes advantage of that. Okay. A lot of perks going on when you can triple dip in a sense. So you have every $50, you get a $5 coupon from Stampin' Up. And that is just through the month of January, or does it go into a few days of February? I can't remember. And that's bonus days. For $35 purchase, you'll get 4 card kits from me from cards that I make. And I will show you what those cards will be while I'm away on my break, on my vacation. I'm going to have Valentine's themed stuff coming up. 5 days of Valentine's in pre-recorded content while I'm away. And those will be the card kits that you will get if you purchase in my online store, $35 or more. And you also get rewards, Stampin' Rewards for your purchases. Over $20, you get 10%. And then, so if you do the $50, you get a $5 coupon from Stampin' Up, and you get $5 Stampin' Rewards. So you're getting $10 off a future purchase. No brainer. $75 will earn you the PDF tutorial for the month of January for the product of the month. You can also, for $75, add the product of the month into your cart for $5. And that's at stamps that I just shared. And it's called Fabulous Sayings, beautiful fonts, beautiful big stamps can be used for ever. There's just so many things. So take advantage of January, seriously, because all those things are not always around. But yeah, fun stuff. All right, let's cut our twine. Cut our twine, finish these cards, put everything in our box, and we'll show you the finished thing. Okay. If you want to purchase from my online store, again, www.maryjosnyder.stampinup.net. All right, we are going to put this. I always have links in my here on my social media as well. So actually, I think I want to move that up. All right. That one is going to go in the garbage. Let's grab a different one. Put it right there. It's kind of in the center. All right. Faux bow time. Did I cut both of them? I did. Not even paying attention, just talking. Okay. Faux bow. And let's get that there. Perfect. Oh, it's supposed to go the other direction. That's okay. Let's do this. Now it's going the other direction. That was easy. I think it's just to fill up that space, that blue space right there. I say blue, it's secrecy. Okay. All right, our sentiments. Thinking of you. We want dimensionals, and we want them on the ends. We are almost done, and I hope that you've enjoyed this. It has been fun for me. This kit has been laying around my house for, I think, probably since September. So there is that. And that is too high. And honestly, I think it might go over a little bit. It is so much easier for me to space my dimensionals where I want them on my mat versus something's not right. Oh, because, these are on dimensionals too. I think I'm switching this up. I'm getting rid of the dimensionals and I'm going to put it flat to the surface of the flowers if I can. Dimensionals come off easy, they rub right off. All right, I'm going to add some adhesive right in the center. It's still going to be popped up, but it's going to be flush with the flowers. A lot of, oops, don't do that. There we go. Love it. Now, let's find out where we're going to add sequins and which ones we use. We use these ones. And I don't really see them. We got one right there, one over here, and come on, trying to run away on me. One up here. We're just going to carry that over to the other card. One here. Ooh. And there you have it. There's our cards. Got a little wrinkly right there, but that's okay. All right, we got those. Now we're going to pull in our bin. And I want to see the finished. So cards can all go in these sections. Okay, you got your 10 cards. We've got our envelopes. Go ahead and fold those. Of course, it'll varnish them better. So we're sticking our envelopes in here. This would be great for me to take to work because I need cards for people. I need to wish Miss Patty Pressure a happy birthday. Very enjoyable. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you again sometime. Feel free to stop by. I will be posting again my new schedule of my videos. And next week, you can look forward to, not this coming week, but the following week, you can look forward to, look at that. So we have room for, oh, do you want to seal your envelopes with your seal adhesive? Absolutely. Do you want to sign your stuff with, um, I probably have a coordinating pen. I do. Of course I do. I'm Stampin' Up. There's a pen that coordinates. Look at that. So there you go. You can add stamps in there. You can even, anything. But isn't that adorable? So let's flip around here. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. I truly appreciate you being here. I had fun making the Handmade and Heartfelt project kit with the wonderful box and all the beautiful cards that go in it. And I put my seal adhesive and my pen so that I can not lick the envelopes. I don't do that anymore. So anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you for spending time with me this Sunday afternoon. I hope that you will join me in the future for my live broadcasts and pre-recorded content. So hit that notification bell and get over there on Facebook if you are on Facebook, actually, and join my Facebook page. You can like and follow me there as well. In the meantime, I hope you have a beautiful Sunday and enjoy your week ahead. Count your blessings and be thankful, grateful, and feel blessed. Many Stampin' blessings. See you again soon. Bye for now.